I've been talking about all the stuff you wanted to hear for years. Now I'm gonna talk about what you don't want to hear. They don't want to hear that good shit. Where my niggas at? Take care of their kids. Learn their lesson from their first bid. Who getting money? Who ain't no motherfucking dummy? Who ain't gon' let these white folks leave them bumming? They like, nah, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. That's fuckboy shit. That's fuckboy shit. All my niggas getting money. Who you with? All my niggas with them choppers try to hit. It's been a long time since a nigga been locked up, and I ain't going back. I put that on my dick and nuts. Don't get it twisted. I'm always gonna be ratchet. I always got my whistle. I'm never out. Hey! Yo! What up? If you're watching, guess what? You just don't want to go to this podcast where we talk about interesting topics. Critique underground music sometimes, and we speak on that fuck shit all the time. So this way is look like to is my right and your left.
My name is Kenny, man. Midwest Connects. If you ain't connected, you ain't fucking respected, man. And we gonna get it in tonight. We got a great show. Play it.
Cornbread 217, aka Trash Panda Coop. And before we continue with the show, I would just like to say that as ambassador of the show, Yonder Dead, and upholding the Real Ninja standards, I'm placing us under the Real Ninjas clause. That's right, I bless the whole shit, nigga. So under the Real Ninjas clause, if you are found doing acts of unreal ninja, we're gonna call you out. If you're a guest on this show and you're not acting and upholding the standards of Real Ninjas podcast, which is what again, Prez?
Abundance of fuck shit. Okay,
so pretty much it.
When we ask you a question, we don't want your real answer.
No,
we don't want the answer gonna be your mama and your girl.
We are not here for political answers.
What up, Destiny? We want the answer you gonna give to your boys. What you really thinking?
What Trump called locker room talk.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's what our show is. It's a bunch of
we in the man cave, but this is the dojo. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Just know from now on, Real Ninja will be called out. As well as on my man's page. If you on President's page and you not upholding the fuckery like I feel like you should
be locked.
Checks and balances.
His President's page is full of fuckery. All right, what spawned that conversation?
So what spawned that is because, we've had, so today, my man posted a little inquiry of fuck shit, talking about, what do you prefer? A girl with, a banging body, but she ugly in the face, or the opposite, where her body is banging, but, her body's ugly, but, what not to say?
Yeah, the opposite.
The opposite. Okay, there you go. See, I got to see.
She got the banging body and the rat face, or she got the bogey body with the pretty face.
Right.
Now,
and so...
Because there's only 4 types of people.
Now, let's be honest. I'm just going to break it down. Because, Brad, we fall on opposite ends of the spectrum.
We do. We really
and I
do.
think I get it from my dad. I'm a cute face guy. You can work on your body.
Word up.
You ugly.
And see, I feel that if you got body, then you, in the very least, like you come out minimum of 8 out of 10.
He's a body
because you know what I'm saying? Because all right, she looked like Sonic the Hedgehog, but she can do a split, and she eats right and lifts weights, and you know what I'm saying? That body tighten. Like if I put a bag over it, and she can play a character on my OnlyFans.
Destiny said she can't relate. She a triple threat.
Triple threat.
What's a triple threat? What's the third threat?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
So like I said, there's only 4 people in the world.
And you better say the anus.
He say pretty face, hot body. He say hot face, pretty body. I say double pop. Ugly and pop body. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's just, I feel like the word on it.
nothing wrong with 3 threes and a 1.
You
You know what I'm saying?
I get to the tally them up.
Get to the tally.
And technically, that's a reverse gangbang if you got 4 on you. So it doesn't matter how ugly they are, you win.
I didn't know what the triple threat is.
Yeah, what's the
own everything pretty as fuck? We don't care about your own everything.
See, you're getting called out.
We don't
In my body, DJ.
You on the line of not being a real ninja right now, man. Because I was expecting, I got a body, a pretty face, and I do ass to mouth. Like, that's what we looking for. You know what I'm saying? That's a quadruple, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
We don't want ball.
Come on. If you're going to participate, participate.
I don't mind getting the head over the face.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
A girl face.
The Ruby Rose, we like to call that.
So, since we talk about that shit, I say, why can't we like to call it cold calling? Okay?
Cold calling coochie.
Cold calling coochie. That's
Coochie cold.
Now, do you need, now when cold calling, is it possible to build pussy points?
Hold on, man. Hold on. You jumping the gun. We're gonna get. All right. We brought up pussy.
Okay. Well, explain cold calling first. Go ahead.
We're cold calling first. We'll get back to pussy points because that's a remix.
Yes.
I'm gonna explain both of them.
So cold calling coochie.
Cold calling coochie is meeting somebody you don't know in a public place. Like, no, not meeting, seeing somebody you don't know that you're attracted to in a public place. And now I'm gonna make it even more specific. A guy seeing a female that he don't know in a public place that he attracted to. You know, so it might be now. Some guys go out just to holler at everything. Some guys don't go out to holler at nothing. And you see something amazing. You know what I mean? So girls got a natural, not even a natural. It's been a developed defense mechanism against people walking up talking to them. You know what I mean? So they're not weird. But if I'm never going to see it, how am I going to fuck with you if I don't come holler at you right now? So
I may never see you again.
Why can't we cold call anymore? You know what I mean? So,
because there's rapists and weirdos. So women have to vet every dude they talk to via the internet.
But every creepy dude isn't a creep on some kill shit. They're just awkward motherfuckers because they don't talk to women and don't have confidence. Yeah, because they can't cold call or don't know how to, or I don't know.
Because they're creepy when they meet you. Is it creepy because how they come at you, or is it creepy all together? You know what I mean?
Because there's a difference.
It is a difference. You know what I mean? Motherfucker might not got no game. Okay, you found what's creepy.
What's the difference between creeping and flirting? Does it matter how cute you are? Does that matter? Because I think it's the same thing.
I think so.
And if you ugly, it's all common.
See, I don't know nothing about the being ugly thing. I have been called a jerk twice. Like I've been a little. You ever felt like you was just a little too forward? Maybe I was just a little. Maybe I jumped off the porch a little.
Like, oh, you just know this is going down.
I came off the. Maybe I shouldn't come off the porch like that. So I adjusted. You know, swung the approach around, and then now Mr. Hey Mom, how your mom live? So
Right.
There's that.
Word up. I don't know. I just find that I feel like I remind people of a simpler time, of an older Negro gentleman that used to maybe live in your house when you were younger. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I get a lot of the 40, 50-year-old, you know what I'm saying? Like the ones that come up and be like, oh, you are a handsome black man, which is white racism for I love black dick.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I ain't gonna do a
wrench around, and
but
that's what I'm saying. So just like we talked about, okay, you can't so how are we supposed to essentially find who we're supposed to be?
If I can't coochie cold, how the fuck I'm supposed to meet you?
Right.
How the fuck I'm supposed to meet you? If I don't see you at the gas station, I go, damn, girl, fuck you doing later. If I don't do that, how the fuck I'm supposed to meet you?
Because if you think about it throughout life, nigga, your mama and daddy, your mama and daddy, that's how they came about. Because your dad was like, ding, your mama fine, and I want to get that.
And then your mama was like, ding, your daddy fine.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. With the swing, with the zoot suit, drinking Prohibition punch. Like, hey, cat daddy, you look neato. Why don't you take this for a spin? I'll be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail.
My parents was dating in the 80s. They were saying shit like rad.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Jive turkey.
He said jive turkey.
So also, you said, okay, now pussy points are points on the pussy. Okay, is what it sounds like what it is.
Give us an example, Fred.
Coochie coupons is what Mark James Scott said is a pussy points. And I'm agreeing, it's a coochie shit you do to get coochie.
Right.
So
to add up the tally.
It's like you owe me. that's what pussy points is.
Okay,
when I get to go ahead. What?
No, she says it's too many motherfuckers with little dick and no skin and energy out there. That's why girls don't like being hollered at in public places.
Okay, see.
But how does that have to do with
you don't know this man. You don't know
right.
You don't know that man.
It's the energy.
And all because you done ran you attract low stem.
Little dick energy.
Little dick energy. You got a little dick energy. I'm just saying. You know, you mad at me. I still need to make my phone.
You need to stop talking about me. I am sick.
I'm gonna leave it to the right love. That's just a regular person. You know what I mean?
I ain't gotta pretend I don't know whose little dick it is. What I'm saying is, hey, right here on Under the Real Ninjas Act. That's what I'm talking about. Come with the fuck shit.
Well, we coming with it tonight, man. We appreciate everybody tuning in, everybody coming. Real Ninjas Podcast is actually teaming up tonight. Keep the comments coming. We're gonna talk shit all night.
Word up. Who are we sponsored by?
Do it. I gotta take that.
So you gotta do it.
We're gonna switch it. Jingle Master is sitting right here with it. If you got a jingle you need, bro, for any of your shows.
I'll let your boy, man. Hey, go ahead. No, here you want to eat the nachos. Here, I got you. Look, $10 a second, fam. I got you on any jingle, any product you trying to sell. If you trying to sell coochie, nigga, weed, nacho chips, furniture, Tampax tampons. I mean, that's a brand, but if you sell them at your Arab store, I got you a jingle, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, that'd be cool. Put your own name on a tampon.
Yeah, you feel me?
I want a brand of tampon.
That's it.
Yo, your bitch got me in there. Go
ahead. Here we go.
She said she wasn't talking about nobody on here.
That's too late.
All right. Who we sponsored by, y'all?
Hold on. Nuh-uh.
You been bumping that.
It's such a tasty treat.
So if you want a famous and you want some cut, then get her a half glass of the podcast punch. Podcast punch.
Tell me, this fool's 4 for 4 right now. That's a hit.
That's a
but
hit.
This the new one. Prez got y'all ready right now. He said, fam,
Cue
commercial drop 3 seconds after I got the song. Let's go.
Oh, shit.
See? We fucking up.
With the unicorn.
And female emporium.
Mark says the podcast equals smacks on y'all. He said the shit on science.
Old science. Old science, Mark. Because because that's what atheists say.
Speaking of my man, man, get you
$10 a second. Listen.
My man Mark sent me some shit yesterday. If you don't check out the review show every Tuesday, I advise you to tune in. Mark sent me some shit yesterday. What is it? Kilo Talk. That shit smacked him in Polito.
Yeah.
Woo! That's murder, boy.
Shouts to Weird Mark 300, man. We got the zoo out now, me and him. They got the Christmas joint. I'm on that.
All right, so talk to me about that since we gonna segue into that real quick. Talk to me about that because you was there, Cushman was there, Kerry Golden was there,
Word. Jay Austin.
Y'all had a good time there.
Shouts.
My man Mark Leslie, you know the post
you know what I'm saying? No, we showed up to this crib, shouts to A1 and Mark for setting up the shooting Jackie, you know what I'm saying? Came through and like it was really just like we got there and it was a kick it vibe. Muggs was smoking and drinking and stuff while everybody was setting up the shoot and went in there, just took like I don't want to say random, but it was just like different poses, different people and situations and trying to decide a cover is real cool. The album's supposed to drop on the 4th. And I got a feature verse on there. They got, they hold the strange click. And you know what I'm saying? Going crazy, dog. A1 and Weird. You feel me? Negroes and Jazz dropping the 4th, too. So don't think that, you know what I'm saying? And, I just want to mention, I'm not mad, but I see some of y'all Spotify streams, and I know I've done some songs with some of y'all and produced some of y'all stuff.
Brad said where his fucking splits at.
My man Brad said, I only got 600 plays, but everybody else is in the thousands and tens of thousands. Shouldn't some of that translate to me? I'm just saying.
My man said, tag him in the shit he's featured on. Tag him in the shit he produced.
Nigga, I'm on Spotify.
Check it out. My man said he just want to either A, the streams to add up, or B, it's time to cut the residual tax because y'all niggas ain't.
I'm just
saying. I want to go to court with you niggas.
I don't want to say though. I like what you're doing with your music right now because, like, I feel at one point you really were just doing this for the love of doing it. You know what I mean? And now you more on the I can get paid off of this, you know what I mean? Yeah. You already need to get paid off of it, but, you know what I mean? It wasn't about that to you at the time.
Right.
You know? It still ain't about that to you now, but this is where we at in life. Like, we can't keep on giving you free music. Ain't no love because y'all buying music all the time now. So, motherfuckers who put time into that shit, they should get paid for that shit. You know what I mean? So,
and look, just like you heard the jingles and shit, and like everybody's good response, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not nothing. And $10 a second is actually pretty reasonable.
Very cheap.
for you to turn around and use that as something and a platform to sell your product or whatever it is you're doing. I'll let you man.
Crazy.
I'm working out the FBL right now.
You.
Shouts to Donatello.
Check this stat out. Mark said my biggest streams on Spotify both contain bread. Not a coincidence.
Hey.
But Mark also, you're good about your paperwork.
Yeah, we've done paperwork. Yeah, we good, fam.
So shouts out to the Strays for being good about that.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
There ain't no baby situations where you're producing and not getting a check. Y'all do what y'all supposed to do, man. So shouts out to y'all for handling.
And again, I don't want this to spark no controversy or nothing because again, I'm not mad. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, fuck that.
It just, you know what I'm saying? I see it now. And this is my first time out the gate, so you know I'm gonna charge it to the game.
My man Steve says if you dedicate yourself to something, you deserve to profit from it.
Absolutely. No, you're right. But all I'm saying is again,
we're actually
coming up. Y'all motherfuckers gonna understand.
Fuck y'all pay me. No, we ain't on that. But we are on that. Everybody gets their paperwork together. Moving into 2020.
I'm done talking. Need to talk.
A little bit different. Hey, I'm gonna handle the paperwork and then I'm gonna beat them off for stuff as well. With that being said, with everybody with a profit, we're actually gonna do a real next podcast giveaway. We've got some dope merch. We're gonna do a t-shirt giveaway next week. Okay? So what I need y'all to do is like the Facebook page, subscribe to the YouTube page, screenshot it, I know that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a
It's
lot.
not really. It take only a couple seconds.
Facebook page, subscribe to the YouTube, and bring your screenshot with you next week to the show. You do those 3 things, you'll be eligible to win a real Ninjas Podcast t-shirt, your size. It'll be, what do I got? It'll be white writing across a shirt of your color choice. Just put it out there. Just put it out there for fans. We love y'all.
We'll do the drawing that night.
Free giveaway, yeah. Bring your screenshots with you to the show next week, and I don't mean come out here, obviously. Bring them to the comment section of the show next week.
Whatever.
And we're going to do a random drawing with the names. Okay? We appreciate y'all. Free giveaway. We're doing this podcast free.
Yeah.
Free.
That's cool.
All right, so what you got, Chris? Because I cut the fuck shit off and give some real shit. Let's get back into the fuck shit.
So fuck shit.
I like the
Nate Robinson.
Can we talk about how the memes just started coming?
He died. The nigga died, and they he hit the canvas, and they was ready already.
Yes.
No,
the symbol one, yeah.
Was that fight? I feel like for them to have the memes that fast, somebody saw that fight first. Like somebody saw the day before to have the memes ready that damn fast.
There's a motherfucker out there that's all he does.
The internet don't forgive nothing.
Is be the first one to make a meme. It's the motherfucker out there that's all they do. I think they're the first person to make a meme.
The memes pay something.
Because
the one with the symbol on it, like unless you recreate that one, it's a watermark right in the middle of that motherfucker. You can't crop it out. You can't do that. It's like
you gotta trace that back.
So if you really want to know who this is, you go look it up. You know what I mean?
Nate, I love that dude. No, Steve, I love that dude for the memes. Steve, we all do, dude. That shit happened so fast.
Yeah.
Now, we spent months in anticipation of the Tyson Jones fight. They scored this fight a draw. Whereas we watched the fight in the same vicinity. I slept through some of it.
Oh no, you did your best Nate Robinson impression.
That was before the fight. That was pre-fight before Nate. All right.
No, that was after the Nate Robinson fight.
So when was that? Right at the mic fight? What, round 2 or 3?
Yeah,
round 2 or 3 of the mic fight.
But you couldn't stay away from Mike.
First of all, you know how much weed we smoke?
You know what?
You know when you
come on, man. Yes.
We kicked it. All right, so now I'm
Caucasian now.
Now I watched the mic fight. I watched what I did. Watch live. Then turn around and watch it. You pay for the pay-per-view. You watch it all the time. I watched the mic fight. I see the fight in its entirety. I scored the fight for Mike Tyson.
5 rounds to 2 or something.
5-3. That's what I had. Close fight. Not exactly.
No.
5-3 to 8 rounder.
Yeah.
Chris, on the other hand, said he did see a draw. How did y'all score that fight?
I saw the draw because number one, I saw Tyson like Tyson was doing his thing. He was hitting. You know what I'm saying? He was making some contact, but the road was blocking around that thing. You know what I mean? I know it's still there's still points. You know what I mean? Because, but I felt like, and that's the only reason why I gave it a draw is because Mike was still hitting with the body shots. You know what I mean? But motherfucker, who was the fastest and the flashiest? It was Roy. And my man was U51 still with the footwork, the movement. That's how I know I'm gonna be a fucking monster at 50 still. You know what I mean? Because
Roy Jones was like that for like all of 40 seconds in like the 3rd round.
No, he was moving, man. He was moving.
His footwork, he was moving around. Yes.
When Mike
got up on him, fam,
he didn't look bad.
He was cutting him off, and so
he was running.
He was running. He was running.
5-3.
So the game is to stay away from that man.
I don't disagree.
But he felt that first one. It was the first round. Mike threw the overhand left. He ducked it, pop, and you heard the glove pop. Boy, niggas thought the fight was over.
Yeah.
Then pop.
And also, I want to mention that you can tell Mike was not throwing his full shit.
He was not.
Because if he was, nigga, and even with him blocking that shit, you're not taking 8 rounds of that shit.
Coming from a fighter,
you are the only professional fighter in the world.
You can't not hit him with the good shit. You cannot like if I say okay, I can take it easy on you.
Yeah.
But I can't help but throw this jab really quickly at you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And pop your
No, that you can still have speed while having control though. Like and like I can throw it fast without fucking trying to kill you, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say you could tell they were not trying.
Yeah,
to
they weren't
out.
like they were at most 90%. Like at times would be like, okay, now I'm really trying to get at you. All right, back off. Or like, you know what I'm saying, clench and get us to separate.
There was
type
no
shit.
sustained violence, if that makes any sense.
I don't think it
No, it couldn't.
I think Tyson.
He looked good up there. He wasn't even. He looked great.
That was the other
Roy
thing.
looked
Roy
like-
looks
Tyson
like
probably don't even smoke though.
no, he smokes badly.
That nigga smoked. That nigga. He owns the dispensary. They're clearing 500.
He has a ranch.
He's doing 500 a month, and he's smoking.
But I'm saying on Instagram and shit, like all this is, you know what I'm saying?
Mike
No.
Tyson has one of the
Yeah.
biggest dispensaries.
I don't watch any entertainment.
Mike goes crazy.
If it ain't on Netflix,
Mike's going crazy. Not only that, Mike looked good in there, and like if he was really fighting somebody, fam.
he said he ain't done.
That's what I'm saying.
He wants
Nigga,
more exhibitions. Do you want to see him in Evander again?
no, fam. What I'm saying is this.
Who do you want to see then? Him and who? Would you watch him and Tyson Fury?
I
Would
would
you
like to
watch
watch
him
him
and Deontay Wilder in the exhibition? Would you watch that?
No. They got their water. I think he'll probably knock out Mike Tyson.
On accident.
I mean, just because he's so much bigger than Mike Tyson.
He's only 212. Deontay Wilder's only 212 or 220. They make the same.
He's long and tall.
6'8".
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
6'5".
That's matters,
Right.
especially at 5'9".
It never matters.
And that's a dog.
He never fought nobody.
Even in the X
Who? Who's 6'5"? Amanda was 6'5".
Lennox was like 6'2", yeah.
That 6'5" is way different
Oh,
than
yeah.
6'2" when you fight.
Yeah.
I don't care what you're talking about. You know, maybe
What I'm saying is,
inches matter.
even in the exhibition, this nigga was still slipping jabs.
Mixed green, 6'5", 80-inch reach.
And
Second
he was
name
doing
was
this
Davis.
shit.
He also fought James Bond. Hold on. Tony TNT Tucker, 6'5". Evander, 6'2". Bone Crusher Smith, 6'4", and Tyson is under 6'4".
Yeah.
He didn't
He's
give
like
a fuck.
5'9",
Tyson fought
5'10". Yeah, dog.
Tyson fought big my dad size, nigga.
Yeah.
Big juicy size.
Hitting up, dog.
It was the uppercut. Mike's uppercut was
Yeah.
so deadly, bro. Like I'm breaking.
The right body hook to the uppercut was his
They were
shit.
saying
nigga.
that Tyson used to fight way taller people.
Yeah.
So when him and Roy fought, I'm fighting a nigga my size. It was different.
With my reach, nigga. Like I'm already where I want to be before.
Tyson was 10 pounds heavier. Roy had the longer reach, and he was an inch or two taller.
That might be what saved him though. You
I'm
know,
with Mike. Mike won that fight. Mike said no, I won, but I'll take a draw. Like yeah, fam. Bro. Like he looked good. He looked better than Foreman, nigga. Foreman knocked the nigga out.
He looked good. Now, watching the fight card, the fights that impressed me most were the very first prelim
Yes.
fight, the two, and I hate to be racist, the two Mexican homies.
Yeah.
They really threw leather in that first
they
fight.
did.
I scored that fight the other way.
Yeah.
It was a split decision. Homie in the gold one, I don't want to be this guy. I don't want to fuck. Ramirez, Estrada, I don't.
Yeah.
Look, I thought the other homie won, but I understood the split verdict. Yeah. Then who was that? Then who was the second?
The technician dude and the black dude.
The technician dude.
The
light-skinned homie.
the undefeated
Whoa,
homie. Yeah.
He was
batting homie and the African dude.
Bro, he was the Mexican, the light-skinned homie with the good hair. Hey, Prez, be honest, he was.
No, yeah, he had hands.
Now, when the African buddy landed, it mattered.
Yeah, it mattered.
Like
Yeah.
he was hitting him, and it was like, ooh, he just wasn't doing it enough. Light-skinned buddy. Hey, bro,
There's levels to this.
he hit him with the body shot. Woo, he danced off. Then Buddy went down to a knee, right?
Yeah.
He gets up. So dude's like, oh, the body shot's there. I know I'm going to land it. He waited for him to go all the way down into his shell and poke him again when dude had both his elbows in there. I said, oh, he's nasty.
Yeah.
I said, oh, he's a nasty.
Yeah.
Bro, I
thought he was gonna come here, but he actually came in here.
It was because he set him up. He hit him in the mouth a couple times. Bang, bang. Now I gotta protect my grill. Oh shit.
Also,
he sat him on the rope.
He didn't see the punch either, though.
Bro, he was like this, So he had the floor, he's sitting on it. Oh, that was the nasty fight. Shouts out to the light-skinned homie, man. Again, I'm bad with names, but hey, good fight, light-skinned dude. You look like you was ready to fight Canelo with some. He was out there looking crazy.
And he was still undefeated.
Bro, looking good.
No fighter tip this ain't blocking to me. This ain't blocking to me. Like, this is high. Okay?
This is high.
I need to tee off now.
Anytime. So when you in the fight, and the motherfucker come up like this, go crazy on it. Because they can't punch now. They got to reset, start punching. You know what I mean? So when you hear the hand gotta drop, the hand drop. I'll shot. So just back up. You know what I mean? So when the hand goes, when the hand go up, that's when you trying to sneak them in, man. Bang, bang, bang. When they come down, they're probably going to return. No, you turn the shot. Hey, so you step back.
And your hands up. Yeah.
Buddy was like this. He was sitting on the rope. He was waiting. Hey, buddy reached so low. He said, hey, lift this up.
Yeah.
Great. That was also a good fight for the first, 4 rounds. Then the light-skinned homie kind of took over. Bobby Jack did his motherfucking thing, dog. Oh, we ain't today yet. We ain't there yet.
Oh, shit.
I guess we skipping the name.
Yeah.
I guess we skipping the name. Dave Robinson.
So he got hit right here, and then his anxious ass tried to jump in the air and do some shit like Tekken and got hit out the air.
He pushed it hard, man.
He hit that nigga so hard. That nigga jumped.
He skipped the Bobby Jack fight. He ain't gonna treat my man Bobby like that because he had a fantastic performance. And again, my racism is gonna show. He fed that white boy a steak right hand, a steak
the whole time.
Right. Have this one, have this
and
one,
listen,
have this
and
one,
the only reason
he just kept giving him right hands. I was like, is he gonna give him the left? He faked the left and then hit him with the right again. I said, damn.
And the only reason white boy stayed up is because that nigga thought that was the American thing to do because he was in the army. That nigga's in the army or some shit. Like the Navy.
He stood up and took that ass whooping.
Yes.
He fought back. I'm not gonna say he didn't fight back. It was decent pressure, you a fool. Mark said he's dead as fuck as you climbing on that table. We was early, we wouldn't even do that fight yet.
Right.
Bottom Jack, steady kind of right, bow. Great fight.
Yeah.
Not a great fight, good fight on my dude's side. The other dude, you got
not
your ass
so
much. Yeah. Alright, so this Nate Brown fight. Chris started the night by saying basketball players can't fight. They're getting knocked out. I said, no, my man, Nate, man. He was an athlete.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Like, 3 twitch muscle fibers, hand-eye coordination. He should be.
Because we're forgetting about your boy Ron Artest.
He got the bitches.
Who got them shits off.
James Johnson.
And had to change his name to Meta World Peace.
He got him off on a white boy in the crowd and wasn't fucking looking at that.
That supposedly threw a big goal.
Yeah, I hear you. But at the same time,
that's like calling someone the N-word in some places.
If that white boy saw around my chest coming, he would have went for the takedown.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I would have drop kicked the fuck out of him.
Oh shit, you know what I mean?
You're coming up, nigga. I got high ground.
Ron Artest was a 6'8", 250. He was beating damn near everybody in that crowd.
I'm just saying, he's 6'8", 250.
That nigga's not doing his job.
Ron Artest is from Queensbridge. The same projects Nas is from. We not nature in them, okay? Jungle in them. Cormega in them.
Yeah.
We're not about that. So if they're gangsters, he by proxy is a gangster.
Ron Artest self-respect for putting a white boy.
Dog, he stole some niggas too. Ron Artest is not
on the way to.
Little ass niggas.
This how low Ron Artest was. 1999, he was drafted by the Chicago Bulls. Ron Artest made $1 million his rookie season. You want to know what else Ron Artest was doing? Working at motherfucking Circuit City so he can get a 50% discount and be the plug to the hood, nigga. Ron Artest, okay? Now, he got them bitches.
So he made Circuit City go under.
Yeah.
You're a millionaire and you got a job to get a 50% discount. That nigga crazy. look, basketball niggas can't fight. You
Yo.
see them when they fight each other. You know what I mean? That's the only people they fight. Like,
there's other basketball
like,
niggas.
there's other basketball niggas.
They train different, man.
And the thing is, I feel they can't fight, but they think they can because they get respect from the hood because you can move them. You know what I mean? So niggas give you passes like, hey, we don't gotta beat that nigga ass. You know what I mean? He doing something, you know. So you get a little pass because you a hooper. So you never really. So when you do get in a fight, it's always on the court. And the fights on the court never go on the court. They on the court. You know what I mean?
We don't get hurt.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Fuck that shit, you know what I mean?
All right, so
you see them next week.
All right, man, so I hyped it up, man. Now I get Jake Paul this. He grew up wrestling. He got a little box game to him, you know what I'm saying? He alright. Do I think he'll beat anybody that can really box? No. Do I think he'll beat anybody that's had a fight before? No. Did he look good against Nate Robinson, who was jumping in the air to punch him?
Look,
yes.
I'm gonna say this also. Like when Nate Robinson came out, I'm good. Like as a fighter, I'm good at peeping some shit. You know?
Yeah, he was dumb.
So he was spooked when he came out.
Oh wait, you didn't see the pre-fight camera in the locker room? Like, you know how they be like, all right, then we got, you know, Shevchenko, and she doing all this shit and practicing with her manager and shit, going crazy. They said, and look, so they said we got.
By the way, she might have come in the second grade.
No, they said, and we got Nate Robinson. Look, this nigga said. The whole time until they cut, bro. I said, what is wrong with Nate?
You don't know what to do right there.
He don't have a basketball.
Hey, if he had a football, he wouldn't know what to do. Kickball, he wouldn't know what to do. He's a ball sport kind of guy. I'm proud of you for getting up there and taking that fight, man. A lot of motherfuckers want to take that fight. They will talk a big game. They will not get on pay-per-view and fight a motherfucker with us. They won't. People won't do that. With that being said, I got my money pressed to beat the shit out that dude.
Yeah.
I'm just putting that out. Beat the shit out of him. Beat the shit out of him.
I'll beat I don't even want to say dog shit.
The living daylights.
I'll beat the cat shit.
I don't even think it would be competitive. People. I don't think boxing rules only. High shorts, the whole. I got my man Perez. I got my man Perez.
You gonna go?
What?
And you would get the fight at 185.
185? 185? They look horrible at 185.
He was 189. Nate was 181.
I'm gonna say they look horrible at 180, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, they was still a little chopped up, but I think you should look a little better.
He put on weight to fight Jake.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
He put on weight to fight
Jake. Because he was in shape, but you wasn't
his
chopped up like you should.
His hoop shape is like 10, 15
Paul,
pounds, like 15 pounds.
Jake Paul, like, he should be fighting like 155 because, like, he doesn't have a 185 fight.
He does not. Badu Jack also came in the middle. They all fought the same weight class. Badu Jack, the homie that also fought Jake Paul, Nate, they would have all been able to fight each other.
All big boy fights.
And what I'm saying is Jake Paul did not look like Badu Jack.
Not at all.
He did not even look like the white boy that fought Badu Jack.
No.
He didn't even look like that.
Listen to this. Okay, also, Nate Jackson. Oh, Nate, what's his name?
Nate Robinson.
Nate Jackson. Nate Robinson.
I know Jet Jackson, R.I.P. to buddy.
Nate Robinson, man. I want to say, like, big ups for getting there and doing your thing. You know what I mean? Because it's really scary for your first one.
I would like to take a fight of some kind, amateur, whatever. But just to
see where you at.
Just to see where I'm at with it.
Yeah, they recommend that.
Now I gotta go perform. Now it ain't no, like, you're never been afraid to fight nobody, but it's usually spontaneous. So I'm not afraid of the I'm not really afraid of the spontaneous fight.
Right.
But when it's the shit talking, it's
the build, it's something different.
You know somebody working to hurt you, so you gotta work to hurt them, you know what I mean? It's a whole different thing, you know what I mean? So I'm glad he took that fight, but basketball and football and track skills
They don't
They
translate.
don't. They don't.
So you can be as athletic as you want to be. It doesn't always translate.
If you good at basketball and you dunk, you can probably go be a fucking receiver. You know what I mean? So,
Facts. These are facts. Soft hands, timing. You're right.
If you a kicker in football, you might as well be a good soccer player. You know
These are facts. Also, big facts.
The footwork, the timing, the agility for because usually you got to be really fast to be in a sport. And that's usually long strides, hard jabs, you know what I mean, steps and stuff, you know what I mean. But in boxing, it's not that. To be fast is little moves.
Micro movements.
How quick can you move in a
tight space?
Like it's over, you know what I'm saying? It's over. You know, so it's not the same. And I knew he was going to lose just because, like I said, basketball players can't fight.
That's not true.
Basketball players can't fight.
James Johnson is 7-0 in MMA, and I think 14-0 or something in kickboxing. They can fight. Just pick the right ones to fight.
Okay. I mean.
Greg Hardy didn't hoop though. He played football.
Greg Hardy was a football player, and he's a nice heavyweight. Yeah. But heavyweight, we talked about this too. Heavyweights aren't technicians. No. They're big boys throwing left. Yeah. Anybody can be a big boy throwing left.
Anybody can be the heavyweight also.
Okay, about that too. Tyson was that, but didn't have technique too. He's not one of the only ones.
He's not a true heavy man. He was a big cruiser. Like it sounds crazy. Right. He was 200. He could have got down to 200 and fought at 200 his whole career. He could have been the greatest cruiserweight ever lived. He would have been the Floyd Mayweather of cruiserweights. But he fought bigger niggas, put him at more risk. You know what I'm saying?
That's what made him the greatest because he was so small.
He wasn't the greatest. He was a nice
that nigga's the goat.
He was not even the best of his time. He's one of the.
We gotta look at him.
I can name 10 heavyweights better than Mike right now. I can name 10. I can name 2 from his era. Evander Holyfield and Lennox Lewis were in his era and were better than Mike Tyson. These are facts. They beat him. They beat him. He was the scariest motherfucker.
They beat 45 Michael Jordan. Not 23
Vander beat Mike.
Yeah, he beat him. I'll give it to
Vander beat Mike twice. Vander was beating Mike up twice. Buster Douglas beat Mike, and Buster Douglas was a bum. Somebody should have never beat Mike.
He ain't have nothing to lose, though.
If anyone beat everybody in the first round.
And you know I said, was it 51?
First round. You know how
Mike was the scariest fighter we've ever seen. He was not one of the top 10 heavyweights. Rocky Marciano, 49-0. He has to be on the list. Joe Louis has to be on that list.
Record and everything.
It's not about record. It's also who you fought. Come on, man. We're going to do that. Mike Tyson fought 40-plus hands. He never beat anybody who was also elite at the same time he was elite. He didn't do it.
Because who the fuck was elite?
Evander Holyfield.
On his way out.
They all were in their prime at the same time. Lennox and Mike started boxing in a couple of years under professional, bro. Like they were in their primes at the exact same time. When they fought was 95, 96. They didn't fight in 2000, nothing. Evander and them fought like 96.
No, yeah, Evander,
He beat his ass in his prime. So we're not going to sit here and discredit my man because it wasn't his.
No.
That was one of the most devastating punches we ever saw. There's no
with technique, nigga.
Okay.
That's my thing. That's what I'm saying.
Had Pilate not died, we would be having a different discussion. Had he not been a cocaine addict, we would be having a different discussion. Had he not done the prison time, I promise you, I would think of Mike a different way. I am not discrediting who Mike Tyson is to the boxing world, but he's way more cultural icon than he was.
At this point, yeah.
I'm just being for real. That's sports talk.
I don't know, man, because like this is like his third career or fourth career thing.
Shouts out.
You know what I'm saying? Like
on the building, it's a generation thing.
Bro.
Okay, this how I know. This how you know what Evander was better than Mike Tyson.
Yes, he was.
Look at Evander right now.
Three-time heavyweight. He trying to fight Mike again right now. Mike gonna fight him.
Because he look like he got diabetes.
He trying to fight him right now. Evander's been working out. Evander Holyfield. I don't want to see Evander Holyfield fight. I think he looks shot. Mike Tyson got that Native American in him, bro. He's gonna be running with the wind forever. I don't know if y'all. He had. Was it just me or did he have a big Eskimo head?
Yeah.
Like when they did that face off, and they both look like our drunk uncles getting ready to go.
Yeah.
Roy Jones' head fit his body, right? Mike Tyson had that big ass Eskimo head. Like, my shit's still growing.
All I can think about is like, your uncle's fighting each other. Let's get that white man.
Yeah. Come on, boy. What you got now?
Come on, real.
You hit like a bitch.
Come on.
Speaking of hitting like a bitch.
Oh.
Because we are now in the age where niggas is really trying to take away your First Amendment rights.
You can't say certain things.
No, I can say whatever the fuck I want.
Nah, Rich,
yes.
Is that why you added the female warrior?
Nigga, I added that because at the request of my client, I added that. I don't ever do anything for other people that they don't want me to do. For myself, it's whatever.
Sounds like the most woke statement you've made at this age. Because we're about to get into some fuck shit.
Yeah.
So you leading with that, I applaud that. Now let's get back to this fuck shit.
So what Aaron is saying is that, so for instance, genderizing, right? We can't say, oh, you hit like a bitch. You hit like a girl. You run like a sissy or a punk. You know what I'm saying? And I said, which is crazy to me.
You can't call people retards.
You can't call people retards. You can't, which is crazy to me as a black man because ain't nobody come to the defense of the N-word like this.
No.
People still say nigga all the time and get away with it and become president. You know what I'm saying? But because Timmy on the internet wants to be a girl, but he's really got a penis and balls, and somebody said some shit's gay. Now that's what fucked me up. So hold on, man, let me hit this. So look, nigga. So in Spanish language, right? We learned that there's a masculine and a feminine. And so that's how you differentiate. So how we say uncle and aunt, they say uncle either masculine or uncle feminine, which is your aunt. You know what I'm saying? We say abuelo and abuela, masculine and feminine. But we can't call you Latinos.
Marcia, speak up, please.
We can't call you Latinos because if I call a girl a Latino, that's genderizing her. But you know what I'm saying? To say ella or L is also genderizing. So it's a bit confusing. So our term growing up was saying, nigga, that shit's gay. You know what I'm saying? Everything used to be gay.
But it wasn't gay like homosexual. It had no reference to being homosexual. It just meant shit was stupid. It was lame.
It was retarded.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I can't say right. Exactly.
You know what I mean? That was what gay meant to me. Back in the day. Now, did I know that there were gay people? Yeah. Did I know that it was offensive to them when I said that? Not really, because I wasn't
referring to them.
I didn't use the F. I can't call nobody F-A-double-G-O-T. I can't say that. And I won't say that because that's offensive to them. I ain't going to do that. But when I'm trying to say the word, I call nobody fat. Yeah, but that used to be me and my homies used to call each other fat.
And listen. What I'm saying is, as a black man, I totally understand, hey, we in this culture have this thing that's exclusive to us, and when outsiders try to do that, it's offensive. You know what I'm saying? I get that. At the same time, context is everything, because then I'm thinking about, okay, so I can't say, so in the instance of, hey, we're having a pop quiz today, and your teacher springs that on you, and you can't turn around and be like, nigga, that shit gay as fuck. Because the kid next to you said, oh my goodness, did you hear what he said? But then this nigga on his phone has up a video of someone doing anal, and they zoom out and it's dick and balls, and they zoom out more and it's a guy, and he said, nigga, that's gay as hell. But that's okay. You know what I'm saying?
Inclusivity.
Inclusivity. So like I don't necessarily think that inclusivity is bad. Like y'all did it with country clubs and golf and shit.
They still do.
You know what I mean? You still do, and you do it with other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so context matters. So
absolutely.
where we're saying it, with whom we're saying it, around whom.
That's absolutely.
So you're really still allowed to say what you want, just not in public.
And they're trying to kill that though. Like, comedy is some of the last avenue that we have that's like still kind of, and even
then, like,
but what I'm saying,
they're canceling the shit out of comedians too.
and that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Now, and I got you, but real quick, like I understand somebody thinking some racist shit and even being amongst like their group of people and being like, hey, fucking niggers and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But then it's an extra step to go and tweet that shit or Instagram that shit. And like, yes, you should have consequences behind that. Losing your job, I guess, maybe, depending on the circumstance. Like, but like Roseanne getting kicked off her own show because of some shit that essentially is on the show. You know what I'm saying? Like, not that they're a racist family or anything, but they're kind of, you know what I'm saying? You are led to believe that they lean a certain way.
If you heard them say nigga, you would be surprised.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's what you really got to ask yourself. If this person said the N-word, if this person said the N-word right now, would I get mad? And that's what you got to think about. Because I've heard some white quiches out there, and I had to turn around and be like, you said that?
I can't stand when...
Mark did make a fantastic point. I think the issue that the stat quote takes is that to say something undesirable is gay is diminishing of its quality, roughly correlating to gay equaling low quality. I get it, but man, it's a tough one to get out of.
So what does nigga equate to?
He said 20 years ago calling everything he dislikes gay. Bro, that was our generation. Like, we're all around the same age. Like,
right.
we all did it. So it is a hard thing to get out of. It's a hard thing to move on from. And I don't, because we never meant it to be anything toward gay people. It was never meant to be offensive. But now that explanation makes sense. And you know what I mean? That definitely does make sense because it's about equality and everybody feeling really treated the same.
So then let everybody be gay and let everybody be niggas.
So yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You know what? Speaking of niggas, and the fact that nobody's ever going to let go of that one, because I think that's the one that Brent says when we did.
As long as that one's on the table, everything else has to stay on the table.
I can't argue with that because they're going to.
Which was
when
my
I say
point.
they, the powers that be, niggas never going to go anywhere. It's never going to go anywhere. So at least in my generation, I don't think by the time I die that the word nigga is going to go anywhere.
No.
And the way that Earth is looking right now, I don't think anybody's going to make it past the word nigga.
Man, skip Earth, man. I'm a pill.
Well, I can't stand that. So I can't stand now. I can't stand when a white girl, like no one's typed the word nigga on a status. You know what I mean? Like, these niggas rule. Like, damn, like you really like, I gotta unfriend you because you will call me a nigga. You will call me a nigga in my face. If you will put it online, you'll call me a nigga in my face. And
it's a song.
I don't feel like
it's dead. No.
Elbow on little bitches.
Oh no, song lyrics are kind of different. Quotables, I'm saying.
But what I really can't stand, what I really can't stand.
I don't have. That's like.
It
Because that reminded me of the Whisper song when he said, "When do you see my?" and then the next one was, "When do you see my?" Like, it's like, wait a minute, you censored the wrong word again. Like, no, okay, I'm with you.
But that's, yeah. That's bad, but what I can't stand is when they don't type it, but they'll share me with the word in it.
So you're just alley-ooping the N-word to social media.
I don't know a black person, a black man that will share me that says, man, all the hunkies around here. I don't give a fuck who shared it. I don't give a fuck if Trump posted it. I'm not going to share it again because
Listen, I'm just gonna put out that I might have. I don't know for sure, but I might have.
Your view on the on like nigga and homie is different. So I'll see you sharing that shit. Because
I will say that Jesus Christ is my nigga.
Jesus Christ is my nigga.
Them niggas, it wasn't offensive for them to say niggas because they turned around in said song and said they were also niggas. They did say that.
These two old.
You know what? We're going to screen. We have that ability here. I can do that.
No, yeah, run now. You ain't seen Jesus Christ is my. She said Jesus Christ is my nigga.
But in the song, they
son of the original.
They called themselves to say they're also niggas, and I think that's part of the reason we gave them a pass. Like we did not.
So
you was mad. You was mad.
I gave him a pass because the wife had better bars than the husband.
Okay, you get it. Nah,
I was nigga too.
Nah,
that is a nigga. She's a nigga.
But he will never say that he's a nigga.
Yeah.
He will never ever say that.
But what he just
So when these white people were reaching out,
listen to what he just said. Because we're in the age of everybody wants to be a nigga, but don't nobody want to be a nigga. For a nigga to say they a nigga and acknowledge that is some deep shit.
It was in my heart, bro. When these old white people said they was niggas, I felt that.
I felt listen, that. As Negroes ambassador, the code, as the extremely fucking nigger. Yeah.
Bro, I'm trying to do this share screen right now, bro. This is incredible.
They like to say, we all like to call us white bitches, but you white.
I don't know you personally.
It's not personal.
Hey, black bitch.
It's not personal.
You know that little Chinese young bitch over there?
You little baby bitch. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? We just call her, we're going to call you as you see it. You know what I mean?
No offense or disrespect.
But we ain't never said that nigger bitch.
Hell no.
That honky bitch.
I never did that.
That chick bitch. The chick bitch.
I even thought like growing up. Yeah, we probably shouldn't be saying that. Another one I believe is Puerto Rican.
No, dude, that's
you know
totally right. You're allowed to say Puerto Rican.
I don't know.
You have to be allowed to. If I can say black, I can say white. I'm allowed to say Puerto Rican because what am I going to call you?
But what do they call themselves?
Puerto Ricans.
Still doesn't sound right. So.
Why? Where am I Puerto Rican, homie?
No, I'm just playing.
Boricuas.
You know how many Rican mommies I see on the Instagram?
Encantado de conocerte.
They have to say Ricans because they can't say white and black. You have to identify as an island now. And that sucks.
Whatever.
You know what I'm saying?
Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Share screen. Hold on. I got to go share screen. Jesus Christ is my nigga. We're sharing the
audio. Sharing it. It's coming to you.
Let's go. Shouts out. Hold on. There it is. Oh, let me go full screen on Jesus Christ is my nigga. Bro, fully edited. Fully edited. Look at this shit.
You gotta unmute it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Now here's something I'm sure the whole family will enjoy.
Well, I wrote this song for the Christian youth. I want to teach kids the Christian.
Can y'all hear that?
I want to reach those kids on the street, then you gotta do it. Rap to a hip hop beat. So I gave my sermon an urban kick. My rhymes are flying, my beats are sick. My crew is big and it keeps getting.
Hold on, we're gonna fix this. We're gonna get this situation. No, it says the screen audio is on. Full screen layout. Oh, we're gonna stop the screen. We're gonna reshare the screen.
We're gonna reshare.
We're gonna reshare the screen.
Share audio.
I did that.
Word up.
Microsoft Edge. Jesus Christ is my name. Sorry guys, look, we're the tech guys all at the same time.
Word up.
Sharing to StreamYard.
Hey, this is a weak ass computer too.
It's alright. If we can't get the audio, it's okay because look how cool we look in the screen. That is cool.
Yeah, that's decent.
That's decent, right? See, why I can't do that because I got the old OS. if I had new Chrome, I could look at it. Now look, we do a little screen. Shouts out, man. I appreciate everybody rocking with us tonight. We've been having a great episode, man. Shouts out to y'all for tuning in. If you rock with us, please go visit the Anchor. We got to upload some new episodes there. Definitely donate to the cause. We take all donations. We really like Sacagawea quarters or dollars.
Yeah.
If you have the Sacagawea dollars, we'll take it.
Run now.
What about the ad on the back screen?
Oh, baby, we're doing full in-half show episodes or ads for the episodes. We usually do about 90-minute to 2-hour episodes. So if you like to have your beautiful logo, your beautiful brand, your beautiful song, your beautiful models represented right here, then all you have to do is holler at us for pricing. We'll get you situated. You can reach out to our fan base. We love to have you.
I want some asses behind me next week. That's
Some booty cheeks, like we're in a music video. I'm for it.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, let me show you those.
Let's go.
It's not working. It's not working.
All right. Well, we tried. You know what I'm saying? New technology.
It's all right.
Let's go to the bricks though.
All right, we're gonna get rid of this screen. But if you haven't, check it out. Jesus Christ is my nigga. The poignant moment in that is them saying they were also niggas. And like Press said, in 2020, everybody wants to be a nigga, well, be a nigga. So for them to say they was, it was deep. It was deep.
I say that.
I say
No, I said.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
you
say
said
white people don't say the word, please. You know what I mean? Just
it was a beautiful time in my life.
Look, if the N word's on the table, well then she ain't bad to you.
If she man is the biggest turnout ever.
Even if she's black.
More than white creamy substances coming out of the
the
puss.
same nigga.
What about Puerto Rican chicks say nigga?
It's drugs.
Can Mexican chicks say nigga? Can Chinese chicks say? Is it? Are there really? Is it infused in food? Is it for real?
What is?
Yes. Infused nachos?
Oh,
Bitch.
and the salsa too?
I didn't tell.
Oh shit.
Hey, oh, Greg got to drive. This is the last party for him.
Yeah.
I'm bad.
No,
That's right. I ain't. So. And a star is born with a unicorn at Presidential Fitness and Female Emporium.
Shout out to Tim. That was her line. The female important was Tim. Like, we stole it.
Yep.
You have a half star on the song, Tim.
Word up. I concur.
Sharing nigga memes, that's funny.
He said share nigga memes.
I had the peanut green.
Talk to me about it.
Hey, peanut.
Pretty good. Like, a couple people didn't show up because of the COVID shit. You know,
I gotta be safe, man. Be safe during the COVID. Stadium break.
Oh, stadium break.
Y'all gotta be safe during the bid, man.
Yeah, y'all watch that shit? Kevin Hart
Sanitize the blood.
I'm gonna say
It's on fire already.
Kevin Hart is the he's entertaining. He's really entertaining.
It's not funny.
He's not funny, but he's entertaining though. You know what I mean? Like outside of the vid, you can't really remember any of the jokes that he was talking about. You know what I mean? I feel like he could do like 20 more of those. It is entertaining. I like to watch him when he do it, like just because it's like so much structure to it. I think it because he hit a point, lead it, come back to it, you know, and it's all structured comedy, and I think that's why he do so well because it ain't just no random stuff. So, but he ain't that funny to me. But that little comedy special was entertaining. It ain't on no epic shit. I know the Dave Chappelle shit. That shit was tremendous and awesome. You know what I mean?
See, and this is the thing about comedians. It's staying poignant. It's staying relevant. It's not going back to the well. It's knowing how to write to what's going on. Comedy is because it's current events.
Yeah.
Comedy is current events with commentary.
Right.
That's what comedy is.
And a different perspective on said events. Like that's what makes it beautiful is that you can have 10 different people from 10 different walks of life, all comedians, and say, hey, here's the situation, or show them something, and you're going to get 10 different jokes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. What I love about it, or what I grew to love, is how, only certain people can tell certain jokes, like from their point of view. You know what I'm saying? Like, an Asian can only talk about this, not only, but that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, like, I couldn't tell an Asian joke and do an Asian voice and it would be funny, right?
No, it'd be blackface.
Right, absolutely. It would be right. And so, like, that's what I like, is hearing comedians from different places and how they live and what they go through. You know what I mean? Like,
because I'm a non-rapist. He's a non-rapist, but we like to see rape in our movies.
right.
I think that shit's funny.
But it's funny in a way. Okay.
If I say that to somebody else, they were like, but it's rape. Hold on, it's rape. And I do the rape.
It's rape acting.
It's rape acting.
But it's funny.
Like no, I just say I like rape. I like movie rape.
He said, I liked rape in my movies.
I love rape in my movies.
Because what's funny about it is that, like, when that happens, that whoever did it and was responsible for it is getting exactly what's coming to them. And you just can't wait to see that. Like, that's why it matters.
I don't like it when my rapists get away though.
Okay, see, I went the other way on that street. So I'm going home. I'm just playing, yeah.
That's fucking funny.
No, yeah.
I like movies with the bad guy get away. Rapists run, rape run. That's all. Get away. Run.
New movie by Presidential Fitness Productions.
No, do not tie any brands to that. No,
But he's like this.
He's like this.
I'm not gonna go.
You don't get raped and hurt people. That's perfect. That's fucking perfect. I'll watch that show. How he gonna get this shit? Hold on. How he gonna lure this bitch?
See this hard.
You see, at least I was raping for a reason.
No, that's not.
In my explanation. Like, yeah, like, because the cause and effect.
Nobody listen. Please,
Dude, hold on.
I'm killing the live right now. You're not
Should he kill him?
Or shit, yeah. Right, you know what I'm saying? Because not only are you in a moral dilemma, but you're in like a power struggle. You're in a struggle with yourself because you want to be a good Christian person and like let this person go. But it's like,
you saw your mom get raped. Not raped. You saw your mom get a gangbang on it, so that means you the rapist. When the police found out, this is the Dixie plot. Okay.
Word.
And now all I want to do is rape this, but your police dad said, "Hey, we're gonna rape only bad bitches," as in the bitches that done bad stuff before. I will watch that show.
like bad people, bitch.
Bad people bitches. You know what I'm saying? But they gotta be bad people bitches. You know?
Yeah, like they have to do like serious crimes,
Yeah,
and their punishment is getting raped or something.
and
I mean, I probably watched that.
What's better? Murder is a rape. Goddamn, my bad.
Now, I want to address, because is there a level of fuck shit with you? Because, like, okay, I just wanted to know. Like, listen, I'm with the shit.
I'm not gonna say
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
Look, I'm not gonna say that. Look, I mean, that's all I'm real talking. That's all
My racism shows, but I'm
You
the only mixed person
got a
in
little
here.
white in me. You know what I'm saying?
And I will never be light-skinned.
Yeah, that's racist.
No. Your dad's racist for coming out and having sex with my mom while he had a wife.
My dad?
Your dad. And his Italian wife.
My dad did that?
Your dad's a Moor. he pillaged my mom. Like the Roman sleaze that he. I'm just playing
See, that
Philly.
sounds
Shouts to
great.
Philly Ray. You know I'm just bullshit, man.
Yeah,
That's my
dude. That's the whole thing. That really
So racist is the bottom for you?
Yeah, I just
Get the fuck. So
So
sexism.
it's racism. Where does rape fall?
Here he loves it again.
No. Rape is like, if this is racism, rape like here. There's way worse things than rape out there. You know what I mean? I think they just get raped out. I don't think it's a lot. I don't know any rapists. I don't know any dudes that like to fuck bitches.
This is gonna sound terrible. I guarantee you know rape. Odds are statistics say that you know at least one.
I think we're mispronouncing therapist. It's not the rapist. It's therapist.
No.
But I don't think that's true. You know what I mean? I know a rapist. That means a lot of people do rapes, and a lot of people get raped. You know what I mean? Like
yes, this is a thing.
There's a yang to the yin.
This is a thing.
I don't know. What is rape? That's
Unconsensual sexual contact.
But
in any form.
Okay, now
You don't have to be.
So if I stick my finger in your mouth and you don't want me to,
That's right.
So reported rape. So anybody say, "Oh, he raped you," but at the time he raped me. Now, I mean, so he I was drunk. But
do you still have semen in your butt? And like things that, you know what I'm saying?
Are there signs of a struggle?
Yes, okay, we're gonna go. It's a struggle, but this when I say you don't gotta struggle to get raped.
That's true.
So okay,
rape. Okay, Ray, you ready? Rape
should it be reported? Is it reported?
Every rape should be reported. Every rape is not reported. Rape might be one of the most unreported crimes on the planet. Some people don't even know that they. Also, how can I explain this to you? Rape is a power construct.
Yeah.
It's about power. It's never about sex. It's about power. Sex is the tool used to
people don't know when they get raped sometimes.
Yes.
But
yes.
even when even when it happens in jail, that's what it's about. But that's
rape.
And that's still about.
That happened to them.
Listen to what he said.
So you're telling me running up on somebody, busting them in the back of their head, and taking that pussy? That's rape.
You know somebody did that.
No,
that's what I'm saying.
I do know motherfuckers who have been in situations where people may have been less than sober, less than at 100% to give consent, and people took maybe what would have been a nonchalant as a go sign and were aggressive enough to.
Why does that happen?
That's rape.
On the line, on the
You're always allowed to say no. At any point during any confrontation, whether it be sexual, physical, emotional, you are allowed to say enough is enough. At any point.
Okay.
So that's rape. Anytime you go back, when somebody says to you stop, and you do not stop, that's immediately rape. That's rape.
You just said. So it was a situation where somebody.
Bro, you can be hit. You ready? You can be hit.
Okay, what was it? Stop, go stop. I understand.
That's it.
So, so is it a form of rape that if you don't say stop, is it rape? But they still call it rape?
If you never express to the other party that you are not consenting or you are not feeling and you are able to do so, you are of mind enough to say, then you can't say anybody raped you. Because you never said explicitly no. Now that sounds really fucked up, but that's also a thing. You know what I mean? There has to be explicit non-consent as well.
Right.
Because any gray area
is go
we can go to court about gray area.
Yeah.
We can literally go to court about gray area. If you never expressly say no or express no in a physical whatever, you know what I mean? And you're of mind to do so. I'm not talking about you're knocked out and somebody takes advantage of you. I'm not talking about somebody drugging you or finding you somewhere and coming in and that's an entirely different. If you are of mind and you are in the situation and you never say stop, no, don't, how can you explain to somebody else that I did something to you? But there's always that gray area because it's always perception is 100% reality to whoever's involved.
Right.
Me and you can go through the exact same thing and see it two different ways.
That's why you gotta let them attack you.
Facts. I try my best to be non-rapey.
Yeah.
I try everything I can to be non-rapey.
And that's it. And that sucks.
To the point that I've been friend zoned by women that I totally would not have been friend zoned by before. But the way I constructed the way that things are going, I try to do everything I can to be non-rapey. So unless you're basically like standing in front of me or you pull my penis, hey. So all that how your mom and them, it's worked for me thus far. So I'll keep it. You know what I mean? I keep the how your mom and them go. I've never been accused of anything rapey. Everybody creeps.
No, it's a weird time for gentlemen like us because we were taught like by the old school motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
It was different back when they taught pimping.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like we wasn't fresh off. We're fresh off that. So we're built for a different time. Like, you know. So now we have to.
Hey, listen. Had I been born in the '70s, I think the '80s would have been fly as fuck.
Yeah.
The '90s would have been my shit.
Yeah.
You hear me? I'd have fucked that up because that's the pimping I learned. You feel me? Pimping taught me from the '60s and '70s. Pimping, so it would have translated to the '80s and early '90s. It was the same pimping.
Right.
And now pimping changed because we on the phone. I'm not saying I don't know new pimping. I'm just saying my old pimping game is different.
Right. Like I'm just saying, like for instance, because you was talking about cold calling earlier, right? Okay. So to cold call, you have to have a good ass open in line. Like, so you about to go talk to somebody that essentially you don't know and have never met. There has to be something that you know what I'm saying, holds the attention. And so me, myself, being the stupid person I am, I almost always try to like let them know that I see you, but it's like whatever. It's like a snow cone in October. I can take it or leave it. You know what I'm saying?
That's one of my favorites.
And so usually it involves something in the realm of like, I'm gonna tell her like she looks good in a way that's gonna like confuse her. You know what I'm saying? So like for instance, like let me think of something. So like if she has on like a white top and some brown pants and like a red scrunchie and a ponytail, I'll be like, girl, damn, you look like a sexy ass ice cream sundae and shit. Dressed all like the Dairy Queen, but you the Dairy civilian tonight, ain't you? You know what I'm saying? But like y'all get that, like like y'all be like, this nigga's so dumb, and usually like on the older crowd they'll be like, you stupid, what's your name? But you try to pull that with a 21, 22-year-old, they're going to be like, I didn't dress like ice cream. What are you talking about? Like, take things so literal, though. Like, yeah.
But they got to act like they don't know what the fuck you talking about.
And, or maybe it's the gray. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, not that I got like top-ass pimp game, but I do what works for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I put my best foot forward. You feel me? And so, like, sometimes it works. Sometimes I gracefully bow out. You know, that's the gentlemanly thing to do. In the end, though, I don't feel like I don't know how to do it, but it's making me feel like I don't know what to do. Like, that's what I'm saying.
You gave me a hit. Okay, this is me. You know what I'm saying? So,
what, same female or different female? Okay.
Same female.
So everybody
is on the ice cream sale. Okay. Now, me personally, I like to let them like what attract. I'm like, I don't know you. So what attracted me is something visual, and I want to touch it. I want to do something to it. You know what I mean? So I try to come cool creepy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all say what creepy. You know what I'm saying? But cool creepy. As in like, so she walked past with like ice cream sale. Before he say that, I'm gonna put my hand on his
Because
I'm like, Bob, look at that one back, look at that, watch that. I'm gonna say something to let her know, or like she gonna giggle when she walk past. I know, I'm not gonna get this number. But when you see me again, if you ever do, you gonna remember.
No.
Don't keep going.
Yeah.
Even after the ice cream, that's the best line I've
Because
ever
what I'm
had.
saying is, if you can do that and like come out with the number, you've won. You know what I'm saying?
I'm so funny with
Yeah.
funny wins.
It does.
Funny does wins, but they don't fucking they train not to stop.
Facts.
To keep
People get kidnapped. Adult women get kidnapped and killed because men are
See, you
sexually
taking it back to the bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
These are facts. This is why they're trained to do it. What do you tell your daughters? Aren't your daughters trained in self-defense?
Yeah.
All right, sis.
Oh, because I want my daughter just to beat bitches' ass. That's all.
Different perspective.
I want my girls to be the girl version of me. They gonna be bitch, you can't beat me. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be able to take on anybody. When it comes to people in public, just don't mess with motherfuckers because I don't want you fighting. it ain't even that. Even that somebody gonna rape you. I know God can talk better way to that pussy. You gonna get your pussy talking to dogs. I'm telling you, talking to you right now. I'm looking at you. They're gonna get you. They're gonna get you. I'm just
Just be smart about
I'm
it.
trying to prolong it as long as
I'm
possible.
just gonna give you the game straight. If I shoot it to you straight and I put you in a situation where you know that you're making your own decisions and you don't let anybody make them for you, you never lose.
Yeah.
So if you want to give it up, that's what you do.
That's
But
on you.
eventually you're gonna get to a point where you're trying to give it up.
But I'm a hater. I'm not going. You want to give it up? Well, you gotta work at it. Okay, you gotta work at it.
Can I quote Black Dynamite on this?
Yeah.
You can either hit the streets or the sheets. It makes me know never mind. Now that's your bag. Either you can go or you can come. Can you dig it? Hey, that's my motherfucking movie because nigga, they snapped on that movie.
That's good. Like
I
that.
can make a quote from a movie like that. I don't remember no movie line outside of the walking of a dead and maybe Bad Boys.
That's just my thing. I remember bars. It doesn't matter what they call it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's
You
it.
know who else I've never seen or never seen an ability like that is Twan.
Yeah.
Twan's a little ugly ass.
Dog, he did the Jesus is my nigga word for word before we could even pull it up,
he
man.
literally
Like,
has the innate ability to hear something once, know it. Hear it again, it's stored to the memory.
Yeah.
But I promise you, I've never seen anything like it.
He showed me a video. It said like 3 days old. But this man spent it from.
I promise you, if it has any rhythm to it at all, a song, a melody, a catchphrase, if it has any rhythm to it at all, it's the craziest.
That's almost a superpower.
Since we were kids, and I used to pride myself. I'm pretty good. My memory is pretty solid. Like I don't, you know what I mean? Maybe not times and days, but I'm solid with memory.
right.
It's one of the most insane abilities I've ever seen. I promise you, he hears it once, he'll be singing it back to you the first time. He hears it a second time, he knows the timing on the motherfucker. Like I've never seen no shit like that.
I can't remember shit. Like,
I've never seen no shit like that.
Hell no.
I was the guy that cheated in the classroom.
He said,
I got no answers on my book.
My superpower is being able to take in information and regurgitate it at any point. Like if you give it to me, whether I read it, whether I watch it, whether I take it in, and at any point I have total recall. Like I can use it in situations. I just wish I could learn songs that fast. I don't even remember my own damn songs
I think
that
my superpower is that I just go. Like I would need like 3 hours of sleep and I can be up. And I'm gone. I can go. I can just whatever I'm trying to do, whether it's working out, not even that. Let's say if I was a mechanic. I'm gonna be mechanicing cars all day. Or whatever you want to call it, mechanic.
mechanic.
I gotta sleep, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know, but the crazy part is I go to sleep early, but I get up early. I only get about 6.5, 7. I'm
7 hours, that's a long ass fucking time. Man.
7, you think so?
I think my superpower is when I'm around other niggas, I max they shit out. Like, you know, I make niggas around me better. You know what I'm saying? So
So you like the
I'm like the banshee, but in like human form.
the reverse. You like the reverse. Y'all say X-Men.
Yeah.
When you stand around,
Your shit, yeah. You
When
ain't
you stand
human.
around, your powers magnified. So
Yeah.
you apocalypse.
Yeah. Because for instance, Aaron don't rap, but then I'll do a beat or have a song idea, and he'll be like, "Well, I'm on there. For some reason, I can't stop thinking of stuff."
So rap.
And you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Ask anybody.
But he
Don't
gets
rap.
on there and he does
Brett
fine.
says, "Hey, fam,
When you tell you don't rap, you like it.
that's all right. It's
Hey.
worse niggas to look like."
Because when I come in with that "Hey, fam," that's like activation right there. You know what I'm
He says that
saying?
dumb shit. I promise I haven't been on anybody else's song in probably like 5-6 years. Or shit, 2012, maybe 8 years.
And Kenny look like big guns.
Chris
Rio's hey, Buddy raps.
Yeah.
Oh, Buddy raps.
I didn't know he had a son.
Yeah.
What?
They all got
I wish
sons,
I
man.
could scream Chris Rio's raps, bro. Shouts out.
Word up. But yeah, like I'm
You
saying,
like a mini pun. How about that?
if you do gymnastics and I come in, you think of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I'll be feeling.
Again, Cornbread, Big Homie Hum. Check
What
it
up?
out. December 4th, Negroes and Jazz. Oh, what, graduation?
Graduation.
I only got an 8 on there. It ain't like you let me go crazy.
I
You
mean,
want 10, though.
but I sacrificed my 8, so you can get 8.
I appreciate it.
And then the next day, actually, the 5th, we doing Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, fam. That's gonna be in Champaign.
We're doing a live performance.
Live performance, streaming it for free. I got all the at Cornbread 217 if you on Facebook, Cornbread CTC. I don't know why I can't change it. They won't let me. I said, F it, that's what it is for now. But everything else is at Cornbread 217. I'm doing 20-minute set, all new stuff. I'm gonna do some Negroes and Light of the Drop. And then the weekend after that, we in Chi-Town, Gary.
We in Chi Rap, man.
Talk about that. No, I ate one. You said, hold on, wait a minute, because I'm prefacing that by saying you told me eat whatever you want. Nigga.
Oh, you know what?
You did say that, so I ate whatever I wanted. Like, yeah, I made sure it was one. I didn't eat your last Reese's.
Oh, you're right. And shit just be sick.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't normally eat shit.
Hold on, you hit me the other time like, yo, what's going on?
Eat a lot of shit.
Yeah. He be offering shit and forget. Like, nigga, where you get cookies from? Right in front of you?
Okay. I have my mouth up for 2.
No, I'm saying because I'm pretty sure you sat and watched me eat the shit. Like,
So food cravings, that's a thing. So like, you really, am I the only one? If I crave something, I can eat a million other things and never feel full. Does that happen to you?
Sometimes.
If you ever taste for something, like I really have a taste.
Like I really want tacos, but I eat Chinese food or like spaghetti or something.
And it don't. Like
And
I
it
feel
don't
like I
hit.
can eat like 2 or 3 more plates of this shit.
Yeah.
I'm not full. Like I can.
Like your bottom belly ain't feeling that. It's just like nigga pushing that shit.
I'm just being for real. That ain't never happened to you?
I'm big out. I'm hot and hot.
Yeah.
You never ate shit you didn't want to eat? Like, damn, this is here. I don't feel like going nowhere. I can't really. You know what I mean?
Probably 3% of the time.
Yeah.
I'm like making it.
Yeah. Like I'm making it because that's what we got, and I'm not trying to make shit, but whatever.
I pretty much like anyway.
But yeah, no, it's not like that. Yeah.
That. It's just the least favorite.
Like,
out of everything in the fridge. Out of everything in the fridge, out of these 4 things, I'm
jelly set.
Because it'll be a
yeah, but it ain't what you want, but it's substance.
But or it'll be a thing thing where it's like, man, I don't want pizza. I don't want this. I just ate this. We ate out, so I had this. Like, I don't have anything but soup and pickles. Like, nigga, you know?
Now you get what I'm
like, yeah. It's
So
like,
four people like
I made 8 scrambled eggs.
yeah, and I ate soup. Yeah, random as fuck. Yeah. No, how you gonna scramble one goddamn? Nigga, you got a motherfucker 8 ounces of egg, nigga, on a plate. It's only one egg. Okay. All right. See, but okay, I like the opposite of that though.
One egg is okay.
I feel that's what I feel like if I'm eating eggs. Hold on, real
He
quick.
wasn't always rich, man. So, with that being said, you ever ate a can of corn? Like, you used to sell
Hell
a
no.
can of You never ate a can of
No,
corn,
nigga.
bro?
Yeah, I ate a can of fruit. No, nigga. Not like straight out the. I ate ravioli. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But you just a whole can. Like, this is what we have.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
the ramen noodles
Not a raw can.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, but absolutely.
A can of corn and cans of that's just 40, 50 cents. So there's always that shit. No matter how broke you are, there's always that in ramen.
Right.
So now your choice is do you put it all together?
Put the
Do you put it in the ramen?
Yeah.
Then you put it all
Yeah.
together?
Okay, so that's what I'm saying.
I've been there, folks. I've been there.
Hold on, that's what I was getting ready to say though.
People try to act like corn is a vegetable. It's not. Corn is a motherfucking starch. Okay? Your body treats it like a starch. It's like eating a potato or bread or it's a fucking.
So I like doing the opposite of that though. Is like, you know, you'll get real high or whatever, but it's like you got a bunch of random shit. And you're like, fuck, okay, I got steak meat. I have a red pepper. I got some Szechuan sauce. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. But then it's like, but hold on. Why you getting the Szechuan sauce? It's like, wait a minute, I got that jerk in there too. And I got this rice, nigga. Hold on, it's coming together. But when you're like, I don't know what I'm gonna eat because I don't have. But then some shit, you're like, oh, wait a minute, this is actually bomb. So case in point. I was supposed to make fajitas, right? And traditionally, you know, skillet shit like real easy, right? But I was like, fuck that. I don't feel like standing over heating, cooking. I'm going to just throw all the shit in the crock pot with the seasonings and a little bit of water, you know what I'm saying? Turns out I put too much water and the shit became fajita soup. But the shit was still bomb. And I wasn't mad. You know what I'm saying? Fajita soup, man. Just steak pieces and all the onions and cilantros and yeah. And then you look, and I have some tortilla chips and sour cream, nigga, dipping that shit in, nigga. It was lovely. Lovely.
What's your favorite meal? Like mine would be the bologna grilled cheese sandwich.
Nice.
The fried bologna. You put the bologna, 2 pieces of cheese on each side. You got to butter that bread real big. Butter bread first. You put it all together. Slap it on there and
Hot skillet though.
hot. You know what I'm saying? But no, hold on. You gotta cook the bologna first. Cook the bologna first because
fry the bologna.
You gotta fry the bologna first because the heat ain't gonna before your shit burn. It ain't gonna get hot. You know what I mean? So you gotta fry the bologna first.
And then you use that heat and let's use a little bit.
So you put a little butter on a pan, throw it up in there, slap it, flip it. Then you gotta split it in half.
Hey,
It don't taste
another black dynamite quote. Bologna. Fry that up, right? Fry it to a dome, slice it, take the spatula, smush fry. That's what you're talking about. Yeah. I'm a simple man. I gotta go with the just plain nigga cheese eggs. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I think that's a nigga staple for a lot of like, cause my pops makes them. And look, shouts to my boy Aaron Kelly and Maria, his wife, nigga, and the whole Kelly family at that. But my boy is a vegetarian, right? And like to the point where like if you making some shit in bacon grease, he not gonna eat that shit, right?
Okay.
But I'm telling this nigga, oh, my dad uses bacon grease. He said, I don't give a fuck. I want them cheese eggs. And he's Caucasian, by the way. So you know they're good. You know? Yeah. Man,
Mine would probably be, I ain't gonna lie, man, waffle toast, where you got the toast and syrup, and that's, you know what I mean? You got waffle toast. That's
Waffle
probably my favorite.
toast.
Yeah, that's probably my
The
favorite.
syrup sandwich, the toast
Yeah.
syrup. You know what? I ain't never had
You
toast.
do it on the toast,
Never had
yeah.
no toast.
see, I just did toast and butter. Like room temperature butter, nigga, on toast. Come on,
Oh
man.
yeah, but sugar sandwich. How about sugar sandwich?
Hey, spaghetti was always your favorite hood staple too, because it didn't take a lot for niggas to get a bunch of spaghetti.
No.
That wasn't a box of noodles is $1.
And then some butter and salt and pepper, nigga.
Man, butter noodles was the bust.
Yeah.
I wasn't a ramen guy, but I was definitely a butter noodle guy. Butter noodle, little parm on top.
Yeah,
you know,
all
shit
that.
mixes up.
Come on. Oh, actually, our favorite ghetto snack growing
Let's
up.
talk that little shit.
Yeah, go
Let's
ahead.
talk
Go. I
that.
ain't mean to interrupt you.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say our favorite ghetto snack. Shouts to my 138 crew from Chucktown. Ghetto nachos, man.
Tell me about it. So American cheese?
So no, you like Step Brothers. You take some Ritz crackers on a plate, put some shredded cheese on that bitch, melt it in the microwave, and then you chop up some green onions and sour creams and sauces. Yo, we used to tear that shit up.
I bet Rich Crackers does sound fire.
What's the cheese?
Shredded cheddar.
What's the not hot no more? It's just
Yeah, it just solidifies it. Yeah, and so it's all one nacho. Yeah. No, we used to split those, man. We would just eat it off. We would just pour that bitch, nigga. Yeah.
Why still cheese?
Yeah.
We're going to discuss things that are sandwiches that people do not consider sandwiches. A hot dog on a bun is a goddamn sandwich.
That is a sandwich.
A burrito.
Is a sandwich.
A gyro.
Is a sandwich.
Taco.
Sandwich.
Okay, all right.
A big noodle.
Sandwich.
Sandwich.
I like where you guys are going with this.
Hey, I saw a meme, and it said, no, not even meme. They said, like, I hate saying things because I would never, I'm not the guy to reply to none of it, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it's a trap anyway, you know what I mean? But also I got some dignity. But this said, man, I just want my ass ate out tonight. Like, hold up. So, like, I really just want my ass there. Who gonna eat? That's what it.
Who gonna eat?
I was assuming she gonna watch it. I'm just saying.
I mean, that better be part of the deal, or that's extra.
And this got ass she wanna eat. You know what I'm saying? She's like I'm not the guy to eat it and leave you. I got it.
For me, you know, I'm saying,
We discussed this already. Prez don't stay. Because they don't like them. I'm a unicorn. How can bitches hate a unicorn?
I'm dead. I've been blessed with the gift of gab. Like, I can talk some shit. I might bedazzle you, but that ain't nothing. Ain't no other man. Yeah, I might bedazzle the shit I say. Like,
just so you know, Relen's podcast version, we're the fucking banner.
yeah. That's that dip kick.
Yeah.
Blood be the blood.
Makes you want to nut.
But I used to be funny on this bitch. You look big as shit. You look big as shit. Look at your froze. You look big as shit.
I do, man.
Like a little pyramid.
Yeah.
I look like an Egyptian figure.
Man, y'all just gonna bully me.
I'm just sitting up straight, you know.
They sit on a phone book now.
He's sitting up. Dude, my voice is deep too.
Yeah, I'm not
And television like.
You're not about to do this to me. I can do the voice. We do appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Everybody, we brought for a minute, man. Hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah.
What else we gonna talk about? Because I did it. I can hear you speaking Spanish. I just speak Spanish. So like this, man. I ain't
Oh yeah, I can a little bit. Yo, shouts to Mondley. You know what I'm saying? Tienes una toalla?
what that mean, brother?
You got a towel? Because you need to wipe me down. If you, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Check with me in another month, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, dog. I'm completing my Spanish, all my Spanish.
For you. And then okay, we talk a little shit. I said, what's wrong? Just eating a sandwich. Mason, with some Spanish. They'll probably watch the story later. So
Watch some stories. Yeah, dog.
You do be hanging out with a kid.
No, listen.
like I realized, hey, man, I'm gonna learn to speak like Swahili.
That's it. They got it on there. You know what I'm saying? I got the whole joint, but yeah, it's like 43 languages or something you can learn. But
what program is it?
Mondly.
How do you feel about it?
I like it. It's you know what I'm saying? I'm touching up right now. I'm still kind of in the beginning phases, but they got intermediate and advanced, so like I'm going all the way.
You know what's funny? Because he only learned it just so he could talk shit in another language.
That's it.
I really feel.
That's it. I really feel.
Intelligently and fluently talk shit in Spanish.
Yes. Well, hold on. Well, partly yes, but I mean that's just a bonus. No, that's a bonus. But what really sparked it is like I'm thinking about okay, we getting older and like times are changing. Not that I'm not gonna do music forever. I'm obviously gonna do it as long as I can and be entertaining. But if that doesn't work out, I need to be able to do something else. You know what I'm saying? So, and translators get paid a lot. You feel what I'm saying? So I can do anything from translated memorial to the WIC office to go international. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of the, Latin languages, Spanish, Italian. Yeah.
Would you be willing to take your Spanish to go teach English in a Spanish-speaking country?
Absolutely. As long as, like the cartels ain't fucking with me and none of that
What
shit.
you gonna be doing to the cartels? Buying weed?
No, I'm just saying, like, they're gonna be like cornbread like Crystal. It's all good.
I just like, I don't want no smoke. Or no trouble, at least.
I don't want no quiero. I don't know what smoke is.
Yeah.
Fumo. Yo, no.
What is it?
No quiero.
Warning is aviaso. That's what it's on
Yeah.
the little
So no. Yo no quiero un fumar. Fumando, or it'd be something like that, like conjugate. I'm getting there. Look, I'm learning. Like you see me trying to do it. Like watch here in 2 months, I'm gonna come back on and we're gonna have a whole. They're gonna be like, we're gonna test you, Brad. Also,
yo quiero Taco Bell, so that's I want.
I want. So no quiero is I don't want, because quiero is the masculine me, and then the smoke is fumar or fumando. Like I don't. Whatever. Yeah.
All right, cool,
but yeah, fumar.
I'm shocked because I always thought you can't do Spanish.
I just look like
but now I can teach you.
Yo quiero mota. Yo quiero mota.
I just looked at it.
But that's what I'm saying. Like it's all for the betterment of self, man. Also for the betterment of self, I've been challenged to do at least 30 minutes of exercise 5 days a week. So, you know what I'm saying?
We're
in the day 2. We into day 2. I can't wait till Prez sees me at 250 still picking up whole niggas. So, you know what I'm saying?
I got nice building blocks. I'm trying to get that 185.
I'm at a good 330 right now. So.
I would like to see y'all get to y'all fitness goals on it. They ain't coming to my gym.
No shit. Because we in COVID technically. But that's the excuse. But I'm still doing. Hold on.
You know what?
I'm still doing something.
You know what we should do? Is come an hour early on Wednesdays and get our 30 minutes
in.
Here.
What up? Y'all niggas don't want to see that though.
We should put this shit on the line. I'll do it.
Of course.
You know what? Real Ninjas Fitness Goals Challenge.
Real ninjas.
I'm on your ass. You on my ass. Now the whole world is on our ass.
Yeah.
He wanted to make it public and shit.
So did you.
You told the people that it was a fitness challenge. You told them.
Listen.
You didn't tell them who challenged you. Oh, you thought I wasn't going to step.
Then so you snitched on yourself?
Yeah, because I'm going to step up to the plate and bust your ass.
All right, then.
It's a challenge.
All right, we will see. We'll see. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to come in looking like the welterweight champion of the world.
I don't want to see y'all.
Wait, 185 is middleweight, right? I'm going to come in looking like
If I went back to 185, you would think I would smoke rocks.
Hey, bro. You know what? I'm about to let me see if I can find this.
Israel
outside. No, I'm going to look more like Kelvin Gastelum, and that's okay with me. Like, I'll be okay with that. A little Mexican.
He said that's fucking horrible.
Compared right now to Kelvin Gastelum. He's won some fights against some dudes.
With fisticuffs.
He's won some fights, dude. He fought for the interim championship. He ain't no slouch.
He got the belt. He fought too. He got the belt. That's what's crazy.
He fought, what's your name for it? He actually fought Izzy and had Izzy's toughest fight. You ain't gonna do Kelvin Gastelum, bro.
That show Izzy ain't shit.
I said that already.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
He's an enigmatic striker.
Shit. What are you doing now? And all that.
Announcing Tyson's fight with Snoop.
Was he on that?
Yeah.
Oh,
He was the other commentator. Him, Sugar Ray, Snoop, and the white guy.
All right, Chris, you ready? Right here, your high school gym. You ready? I wasn't always fat, though. My neck long.
No, he showed the exhibit picture, fam. The X to the uncanny, fam.
Hold on, should I show the world the exhibit picture?
Yeah, absolutely. I think they seen it, but show it to them again.
Oh, my baby mom showed me the picture of him. 120.
Yo.
I'm sitting on that same bench.
Shouts to your baby mama being 120 in high school. Because I remember that too, man. No, my baby mama. Yeah, in high school.
You know what the wives that didn't meet two of them until after this.
But she was still 120, soaking wet. 120 kilograms.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure.
And running track and like doing all sorts of shit. It's like, damn, we used to get busy.
She can jump in the pool and swim across it.
Yeah. And then come and be like, you good? Not out of breath?
Might wrestle with you a little bit. You know what I mean? You should all that. I'm trying to find this shape.
Can't wrestle with no grown-ups.
Nah, man.
Too much baggage. Then you remind her of Tyrone and shit. Right, you know what I'm saying? That ain't skinny Kenny. He had a skinny body with the same arms, you say?
You know what?
Hey,
I'm getting new friends.
He said, I'm getting new friends. That's hilarious.
It's also the 1990 picture.
No, it's 2004.
Wait, they still had pictures in 2000?
2004.
When did the iPhone come
You know
out?
what was crazy? I always said, like
bitch.
Before the digital camera came out, they had the box camera. That was the biggest thing ever. That was the box camera drop. But it was no zoom on this shit. It was just you literally just got a square on a box and you looking through it and you don't even know how your picture's gonna turn out. You don't know
Because somebody else developed that shit.
Yeah, but if you can't see it, you just gotta hope you. It was probably 15 shots on the motherfucking camera.
And then they went up to 30.
Yeah, because it was digital cameras came out. Do they still sell box cameras?
I'm sure the antique shops.
That
That are actually functional, you're saying?
This is Joey boy. Y'all do your thing. Oh, what up, Soldier Bob? Joey, what up?
Yo.
Put his name on there. You watch. What up? Almost to the dig.
Yo.
Oh yeah, it's about that time.
Y'all got anything coming up?
Like I said, man.
Chirac, we gonna get Chirac. We gonna be Chirac adjacent for real, man. Chicagoland, greater area. The 11th, 12th, 13th connects DJs up there, man. You can pull up on us, man. Shout out to Miss Lisa Mack for having us at the music conference. I want to do some fly shit, man. I want to take some mixtapes. I want to take some mini mag or something. My Central Illinois people don't support that. Because if I say, hey, give me $5, I'm gonna go hand out 5 mini magazines. I'm gonna go hand out 500. You know what I mean? 500 mini mags or 500 CDs. Y'all wouldn't even pay $5 or $10 to be on, but y'all not handing out your business card.
Right.
Y'all not going up to the music conference. And if you want to go,
I got 20 in my pocket. I'm like,
So you get quadruple the cut. Man, Thanksgiving.
Oh.
Yo, was you done? My fault. I ain't mean that. Thanksgiving 12/5 live stream. Got the invite on Facebook. I'll be sending it on the gram and Twitter and all that tomorrow. Say what?
You know Soldier Bob, Joey?
He said he got you on a versus, bro.
A versus?
A versus.
A verse. You know, you got you on a verse already or a versus?
Yeah, please clarify. We high as hell.
Do you know him?
I know Joey.
Yeah.
Are you on a verse? So he got you on a verse. We do cornbread call-outs.
If you listen.
Y'all gotta have a catalog.
Yeah, you really got to come with it versus me. Because you forget, I got not only Springfield hits, I got Champagne cuts too, and beyond. So,
Speaking of, we got a live coming up in Champagne this Saturday.
Thanksgiving. You can see all the new stuff from Negroes and Jazz, which will be out Friday on all major media. It's going to be on TikTok too. No, they did. Shouts to my man Rob K and Champagne Cypher Series, man. DJ Fiddlin, hosted by 94 Code. Yeah, coming from a live location, man. It's real good production.
Ooh, damn, shit. We'll think about it. So,
Freestyle of written verses.
Ooh. I like to do a verses. I can find all my fucking tracks. I ain't been fucking around really on the selling of my music in a while, so I put it on my music kit. You know what I mean?
Man.
Physical copies.
I forgot about I forgot about the Cali shit too. I got Cali music too.
Oh, he going? Oh, shit.
Yeah. So, all right, so we can bet them up, Tater Head. Just been waiting on the opportunity to showcase. You know what I'm saying?
I came up with the first man. That's sweet, man.
Way before it was
man, I let a motherfucker tell me I ain't no goddamn.
I didn't tell you.
Not you. I ain't talking to you. The motherfucker. Yeah, I just, I'm an idea. I'm
always trying to kill your dreams.
Excuse me?
You know more.
People be trying to kill your dreams, and I don't mean yours specifically. I mean People are
trying to kill people.
Oh, people try to kill other people's
People
dreams.
drinking.
Yeah.
If you have goals and aspirations, people will give you 1,000 reasons why you can't attain it,
Yeah.
but they'll never tell you why you can't. And that's the difference with some real shit. All my homies, we look at each other and say, bro, go for it. Do it. Achieve it. Be it. You know what I mean? If you want it, well, if I can help you, you need a book, you need a handout, you need whatever niggas need on their way to whatever they need.
So as I got older, you know, because as someone coming up in something, you always want advice and talk to people that are in that, right? But then as I got older, I'm like, well, why would you ask them for? So there's a difference between like, hey, this is what I want to do, and can you point me in the right direction? Versus like, hey, can you tell me something that's going to make me successful like you were? You know what I'm saying? Like advice type shit. So, in the advice shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't ask for advice because your journey is your personal shit. So if it takes you, like you might be a garbage man before you do your big break on knitting sweaters, and you never thought that would be your thing, but here you are, the sweater king of the Southwest. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like you got them off in the Southwest, which I commend you, because it's hot as fucking Phoenix, nigga. But what I'm saying is, like, people forget that your journey is exclusively yours, and people love a good story, and especially if it has ups and downs and twists and turns, and like you can get to a point where, like, hey, it may not be a happy ending, but at least this is what I learned. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's why you can't be defeated by what motherfuckers tell you, or even just take it with a grain of salt. Like, not to say there ain't obstacles and shit like that, but it shows shit on you. So that's it. But yeah, that's all I got, man. Negroes and Jazz, 12 follow.
Picture with the Grinch this Sunday. Just had one this past Sunday. I still ain't got everybody pictures. Man, look, I'll tell y'all we're gonna do 5 poses. I give you about like 10 of them. I need to just stick to my own word, like for my own self. I try to do too much sometimes. I end up taking like 1,100 pictures. And I said, and I like to be a man of my word. I say, you're gonna get all these. You know what I mean? Everyone I tweet, you're gonna get all of these people that you like. You know, so the foul big. I got a whole bunch of emails. You would have tonight if I had to do a fucking podcast.
See, you hear that now? You're blaming the podcast.
Hey, it's all right. Hey, the podcast got there. You gonna get your pictures. Come to give me pictures with your Grinch. I got like 3 more spots left for that for this weekend, or next weekend, whatever. This next Sunday. And come on, get some personal training. Shoot, we still allowed to do that. Small group training. Still got some of that. And it's COVID season.
Sandy up.
Yeah, Sandy up. I'm gonna say great food. You put it out there.
You know what I'm saying? Do the thing. Take now, if you got free time, to do the shit that you always wanted to do. Learn something new.
I'm getting my DJ skills together.
COVID is here, and it ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a couple more of these. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty soon.
And don't take the mark of the beast.
Don't let them put the chip in you. That's what we're saying. Don't chip.
No chipping, and fuck Scientology. I'm out.
You gonna chip over me.
You push the button, man. You got to. And we'll talk to you later. So we got to do some research on you.
Have a beautiful time.
Look, can we
Get the commercial off
one more time?
Oh, one more? Yours?
Both.
Go ahead. Run yours
They're
first.
sponsors. Let's go.
Run yours first.
Yeah. We're going to always play these.
If you want to get your body right, this presidential fitness. Want to get your booty tight, this
Presidential Fitness with the unicorn at Presidential Fitness. Come on, man. And also sponsored by
Hawaiian punch is such a tasty treat.